Yo, what's up everybody? It's Funnel here. I wanted to create this video to make you more aware of the mono power, mono compatibility of your mix. I mix and master music every single day as my living, and I'm gonna say at least every fourth song will have some sounds that are nice and wide, but once you make it mono, it loses level, presence, or sounds weird. So I'm going to teach you how to check your mono and how to fix it. It's fairly simple. It may be possible that you're now watching this video because I'm mixing or mastering a song for you, and I ask you to fix your mono. So let's do this. I created this very simple beat. It's not a great sounding beat, but that's beside the point. Okay, wow. So there it is. So what I have on my master, there's nothing on the tracks actually, they're empty. What I always have on my master is an analyzer and also these two plugins. This makes the master signal mono and this allows me to hear the sides. All these plugins I've mapped to my computer keyboard. With Ableton Live you can do that. So whenever I hit Shift S, I get analyzer and this top left key below ESC is gives me this mono and sides. So once I play this, when I play this and flick this to mono, pay attention to the hi-hat, how it changes. I'll start stereo and I'll do this a few times. So stereo, mono, let's do this. So what the heck is that? There's surprisingly many songs out there, like supposedly high quality treated songs, where if you listen to it in mono, it definitely loses some presence. Let's see this hi-hat through this analyzer, and let's see this correlation meter here. Actually, let's start with listening to bass, drum, and snare first, and let's look at this correlation meter here. Snare. Alright, then the hi-hat. Oh, what the hell? So this is not looking great. In a nutshell, when you're using a correlation meter, usually when it leans in this meter, spanned by Voxengo, it's free. You should get it. It's amazing. When it leans, the more it leans to the right, the better the mono compatibility will be. And the more it leans to the left, the more issues you will have with that sound once it's made mono. So this tells us a story. So once more, mono stereo check, and now you should be able to hear like how the hi-hat loses a lot of presence. Damn. It's a very bright hi-hat and it just becomes very muffled, and it definitely loses level when it's made mono. So one way to fix this, there's two. The end result will be the same, but in Ableton Live, I would put utility on the track. On the this is going on the hi-hat track. So let me first make it fully mono, like going fully counterclockwise. Now it's mono. I would now raise the level till it's loud enough. Okay, it's roughly there, maybe. And now I would add some of the width back to taste. So now let me go to master and make it mono. The whole signal will be mono. It's way better now. I could still raise the level a little bit. Maybe dial back some of the width. Mono. So now the difference is not that great. I don't have to go fully wide now because I know now it'll be way too wide because I just raised the overall gain. Ooh. Ugly. Another way would be to, or actually let me just disable that. I would use this MSED plugin. Simply, it has mid gain, which is mono gain, and side gain, so the side signal gain. So I would first take the side signal down. So now we're hearing the overall level, and we see, let me do this. So once I take out the side signal, we lose level. So I'm going to raise the mono level. Okay, maybe that's it. Then put back some of the width. Once again, try mono on master. There it is. I know the mono signal is a little less bright than the side signal. Obviously, I could address that with an EQ. That's not a problem. I'm sure everybody can do that. So if I wanted to go, let me get a Pro Q, and let me I could probably just listen to it in mono. And now I would go on Pro Q3. Sorry for the messy default EQ. And I would create whatever. Let me do a high shelf, but it would be mid only. All right, stereo. If I wanted to make the sides less bright, I would create another high shelf and address the sides. But you don't necessarily have to do that. Not every sound will get less bright. It's very common that it just loses a lot of level. So for that, use the utility or MSED. But if you want to get critical with how the mid, like mono and side sounds, EQ is your best friend. I know it's probably a little loud now, but you probably get the point. Like, I want to change this hi-hat so that once I make it mono, it doesn't lose so much level. Because, well, a good question would be, and it has been asked, why should we care? We're always hearing stereo sounds. Okay, yeah, fine. With your headphones and in your ideal studio setting at home, we're now between two speakers. Fine. You go to a club, yeah, I know it's stereo, but a lot of times you're close to one speaker. You go to a pub, restaurant, a lot of sound systems, when you leave your house, you're not perfectly positioned between two speakers. So you're always kind of close to one speaker somewhere. So you're mostly getting the mono signal. So that is why mono matters. That is it. If you have any questions, holler at me. And if you need professional quality mixing and mastering, holler at me. The link and info is in the description. Boom.